Imagine waking up just before sunrise, the sky painted orange and purple. Today, something incredible is happening. A giant is waking up. This isn't a storybook giant, but NASA's Space Launch System, or SLS, the most powerful rocket ever built. As sunlight hits its white surface, excitement fills the air. This isn't just another rocket, it's the one that will carry humans back toward the moon. The SLS stands taller than the Statue of Liberty, a gleaming tower built by thousands of brilliant minds. Every part, from the orange fuel tank to the roaring engines, has a purpose. Years of teamwork and passion have created this machine, a symbol of what humanity can achieve together. The rollout of SLS marks the true beginning of a new era in space exploration. For years, Artemis was just a dream. Now seeing the rocket leave the vehicle assembly building, it's real. It's like watching a ship set sail for a new world. This is more than a test. It's the start of a journey that will take astronauts farther than ever before. The energy is electric. Everyone knows they're witnessing history. The SLS carries more than equipment. It carries the hopes of people worldwide. It represents our endless curiosity and drive to explore the unknown. Just looking at it makes you wonder, what's out there? Are we alone? The SLS is our answer, built for pioneers, ready to push boundaries and inspire us all. This is the dawn of a new space age, and it's happening right now. The rocket's journey to the launchpad is a slow, careful parade. Carried by the crawler transporter, a giant flat turtle, it moves at just 1 mile per hour. The 4-mile trip takes hours, but every moment is about safety and precision. Crowds gather, NASA employees, families, space fans, and reporters, all eager to witness history. There's a festival atmosphere, cheers, waving, and awe as the massive rocket inches by. For those who built it, this is the moment their years of work become real. The ground trembles as the crawler passes, the rocket shimmering in the Florida sun. Its size is staggering. Cars and buildings look like toys beside it. Children stare in wonder, seeing their dreams come to life. This slow journey isn't just about moving a machine, it's about inspiring the next generation. Finally, the rocket arrives at the pad, carefully positioned for launch. Here, final preparations begin. Fueling, checks, and soon, astronauts will board. Seeing SLS on the pad, surrounded by support towers, is breathtaking. The slow march is over. The Titan stands ready. Now, the countdown to adventure truly begins. The world is watching. History is about to be made. Artemis II is historic. It will carry astronauts to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. The crew, Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Hammock-Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. They're not just passengers, they're skilled pilots, scientists, and engineers, trained for years for this mission. Wiseman commands the crew. Glover, the first person of color on a lunar mission, pilots Orion. Koch, a record-setting astronaut, brings scientific expertise. Hansen, from the Canadian Space Agency, is the first Canadian to fly to the moon, a symbol of international partnership. Each member plays a vital role, showing that space exploration is a global effort. These 4 are pioneers, following in Apollo's footsteps but blazing a new trail. Their mission will pave the way for future moon landings and, one day, Mars. They inspire us to dream big and work hard. When they launch, they carry the dreams of millions. They are the Artemis generation. This is the new face of exploration, and their journey is just beginning. Listen to the Artemis II crew, and one word stands out: teamwork. Commander Wiseman says, "It's not about the 4 of us, it's about thousands who brought us here." The crew is the tip of the spear, supported by engineers, technicians, and mission planners. Victor Glover highlights trust. In space, you trust your crewmates with your life. Years of training turn colleagues into family, a bond essential for deep space missions. Christina Koch, with her ISS experience, knows the power of international cooperation. From space, we see one planet. This mission is for everyone. Jeremy Hansen feels pride and responsibility, representing Canada and the world. Artemis is a global effort, countries working shoulder to shoulder. The crew's words reflect the spirit of Artemis teamwork, trust, and partnership. This unity is as vital as the rocket itself. It's what will carry them to the moon and beyond. Space exploration unites us. Together we achieve the impossible. That's the true engine of Artemis. Artemis II is a shining example of global teamwork. NASA leads, but many nations contribute skills and technology, making the mission stronger and more meaningful. Canada provides Canadarm3 for the Lunar Gateway, earning Jeremy Hansen a seat on Artemis II, a symbol of partnership. The European Space Agency builds the European Service Module, Orion's engine room, providing power, water, and propulsion. Without it, Orion couldn't fly, showing deep trust between NASA and Europe. Many countries have joined the Artemis Accords, agreeing to peaceful, transparent exploration. From Japan to Brazil, nations are sharing data and supporting each other in space. This creates a united framework for the future. As we return to the Moon and aim for Mars, we do so as a global community. Artemis is not just NASA's mission, it's the world's. International partnership is our greatest strength. Together, we go farther. Artemis is truly a world mission. To see why Artemis II matters, look back at Artemis I, a successful uncrewed test in 2022. Artemis I proved the SLS rocket and Orion spacecraft could safely reach the Moon and return. Orion traveled 1.4 million miles, farther than any human-rated spacecraft before, sending back stunning images. Its safe splashdown showed the hardware was ready. Now, Artemis II takes the next step, with 4 astronauts aboard. This mission tests not just the machines, but how they support human life. The crew will check life support, navigation, and communications, making sure Orion is a safe home and workplace. Artemis II will be a 10-day mission, looping around the far side of the Moon and returning to Earth, a free return trajectory. It's a smart, safe way to test the spacecraft with people for the first time. The astronauts will travel farther from Earth than anyone before. Artemis II bridges the gap between test flights and future lunar landings. It's the crucial step before we return to the Moon's surface. The journey is real. The future is now. Artemis II is historic. It marks humanity's return to deep space after 50 years. We've lived in low Earth orbit for decades. Now, we're venturing farther. Artemis II is our bold step into the cosmic ocean. The crew will test life support, navigation, and communication, vital for future moon landings. They'll also study how humans handle deep space, far from Earth's protection. What we learn will make future missions safer and more successful. The diverse crew, first woman, first person of color, first non-American on a lunar mission, shows space is for everyone. Their journey inspires children everywhere to dream big. Artemis II is about inclusion, hope, and unity. When the crew shares their view of Earth from space, billions will be inspired. The overview effect reminds us how connected and fragile our world is. Artemis II brings that perspective home. It's a mission to unite and inspire us all. It's natural to compare Artemis to Apollo. Apollo was a Cold War sprint to the Moon, groundbreaking but temporary. Artemis is different. Its motto is, "We're going back to the Moon to stay." This is about building a sustainable human presence, creating infrastructure, reusable systems, and a permanent base. Artemis is a marathon, not a race. The technology is leaps ahead. SLS is more powerful than Saturn V, and Orion is safer, larger, and reusable. We use advanced robotics, computers, and materials Apollo never had. We stand on Apollo's shoulders, but reach higher with 21st century tools. The spirit has changed too. Apollo was a competition. Artemis is collaboration. Countries worldwide contribute, building trust and friendship. Artemis is about advancing all humanity, not just one nation. It's a fitting evolution, showing how far we've come. Together we're building a road to the stars. This is exploration for everyone. The journey is just beginning. Artemis II is more than a flight, it's the start of a new era. This mission reopens the door to deep space, and this time we plan to keep it open. Reid, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy are paving the way for future moon landings and one-day Mars. The Moon's south pole may hold water ice, key for air, water, and fuel. Imagine a permanent lunar research station, like Antarctica's outposts, with astronauts from many nations. The Moon will be our training ground for Mars. Artemis II makes this future possible, turning science fiction into reality. The challenges of deep space drive new technologies, better life support, power, and medicine. These breakthroughs improve life on Earth too. The quest to explore space is a quest to improve life for all. Artemis II is about humanity's future, our curiosity, our drive to explore. Apollo let us visit. Artemis will teach us to live there. When SLS lifts off, it carries 4 astronauts, and the hopes of the world. Our future among the stars is beginning, and it starts now.